Welcome back to Infested Planet. It is time for Blitzkrieg, and the scientist is now apparently in charge of what we're doing. We get a slight pay increase for this mission once again. Hello, Captain. You will be receiving your briefings from me now. The army is mobilizing for a big push into the cave system, and you are going to be in the front of that attack. General Magnuson and I have decided to use the Devils as a recon team, so you'll be the first to see what the aliens have for us. Report to the front at 0900, Captain. Well, we were only sidelined briefly, it appears. I think they just want a bunch of us to die so they don't have to pay the mercs. That's my philosophy of this. November 18, 2145, so a little over a week has passed since the second mission when we got one from General Magnuson. It's time to sanitize the planet. I have ordered the start of offensive operations into the deep alien infestation. I have tossed Drake's mercenaries to Dr. Cassander, so now we have a name to go with our third character, and move them to the front. That should give her something to write about in those government reports. Also, we have advanced weapon crates being brought down from orbit. I think that I will have Drake pay the army for using them. Damn, that meddling witch. We're going to need some bigger guns if we lead the charge. You should make some shotguns for your squad. And this is the advanced medical crates that Magnuson was referring to. So we don't have to pay for the upgrade to be able to get shotgunners. We do have to spend the build points, of course, for it. They want 5 of them. Yes, sir. So we've got to upgrade everybody. Of course, we can revert them at any time to riflemen if we want the build points back for something else. Now we've got the firepower to take out that first point. Let's roll, Devils, up this direction. And this is where we need to head. So let's just get moving up here into all these spawners. I'm going to have one shotgunner grab ammunition for us. Everybody else, just fire. We don't need to worry about the grubs heading towards us because with shotguns, they're just going to get ripped apart. And there we go. Now we'll do the rest of this conventionally just so we can see that shotgunners really do tear apart grubs and spawners when you have them massed like this very, very easily. And this is also the point in the game where it really starts to reach a point after you take each area, each base or point. You want to reassess what you're going to have for your army because we could have fewer Marines but have firepower with the shotgunners, or we could have more Marines and have the riflemen as our main force. Let's move out and sweep the filth out of here. I'm going to call in an airdrop with some medical gadgets. We don't actually have to pay for our medical pod this time around. We're just going to come over there and grab it because they're giving us one. But then, of course, we also still have the turrets. So we have enough different options, and I'm going to build a turret here in the East Passage that we can have different choices and implement it how we really want to, and it's going to shift and change as we capture more areas. So we have this wall over here, got grubs coming at us this way, and I imagine eventually they'll come over from this direction. We could blast through the wall, grab this ammo. I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to go loop around this way. There's also some extra build point crates over here, so there's plenty of material on this map. But they're also giving us some leeway at this point. Notice they're not telling us where to attack next. They're just saying, we need to clean the map, and you decide how to do it, and you have these different tools. So, beginning the end part of the tutorial here. Now I'm going to take my wonderful soldier here that has the pod, separate them off. That's going to be our main battle group. And then you, I want to switch back to a rifleman. Have one of those in the rear, while the rest goes forward. You grab the ammunition, and not a lot of grubs coming out of here. So all we really care about is using that ammo and blasting aside these spitters. And again, notice we got the healing action now going on there as we move forward and do it. That's our medical pod in action. Out of ammo, but we did get the task done. Okay, some more build points for us. I'm going to get a couple of more Marines. Actually, one more beyond that. You are going to hang out here and just be ammo retrieval dude. And the rest, will join our attack force. We're going to want to move up this way, and just really spawners and grubs in our way. So we can just charge through all of them, really. And again, making sure that we bring up the medical pod so that any damage we do take will quickly be erased. Blast through this. How close are we? Very close. See if we can stay out of range of that thing. Everybody move in. Let's take one of you to blast these aside. And now we are getting a message here. And this is sort of a bit of a plot point. We have, now it is time to sanitize the planet. And profanity involved from whatever this bug is. But it's clearly intelligent. It also clearly knows more about us than we'd like, because it's got access to the logs of General Magnuson. So, this could be a problem. Let's keep moving on with our attacks, though. Take out that one. There we go. Come back, rejoin. Get healed, and they're flooding at us here. But I want to sort of only handle one of these at a time. I'd like to try to prevent a frontal assault type of situation. So let's leave a shotgunner here to defend. Everybody else swing around this side. Attack some, and have a couple of you knock out their towers. Move up. Keep everybody alive, if you please. Well, that's working well. I think we're out of, yep, you're out of your ammunition there, so move on to another location. See if we can take this one. Then we need to move on again. There we go. That's all of them. I will come back to get those VPs, but I want to move on. And then Drake says, what in the hells was that? Is Doc hearing whatever he's just hearing? Bingo. And the doctor is, in fact, hearing it. The signal is coming from the deep caves, Drake. I am streaming it to the science team. Let's go ahead and pick up, now that we've cleared out this area. There were 3 hives, and now there are none. And now we have a load of BP to work with. How you doing down here, buddy? You still have a god of ammo there. Move on to the next area. Okay, so I want to send a couple of Marines down here and add some more. Have you join this as well. I'd like the 2 of you to basically patrol. But not yet, because I need to knock out. Have a couple of you do it. There we go. Now we can safely patrol because we don't have any spitter towers in the way. I just want to make sure nobody comes up through these. I mean, as far as that goes, I probably should just move them right back down into this area. So let's go ahead and do that. And that way they can block off anything. I could put a turret up here. That would be another option. I'll do it this way, though. And it looks like we can afford 1 more Marine, so let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to advance some more. All of you are working well. This turret is blocking everything off there quite nicely. little bit more. Have you come in. And once again, take a few of you. Spend that ammo. Get rid of those poison towers. Those spitters that we don't like. And another point in our pocket. I don't like this. Let's clean up and get back to base quick. Well, we'll do that. Let's make sure we gather up, though, all of our toys that were left lying around for us to capture. So conveniently. Let's blast you as well. Take on another ammo crate. And we should be able to collect all of this. Whole bunch of fun now. Let's see. I'll take on one more Marine. And I'll turn a couple more of these into shotgunners. Now our next area, we can get our battle group reset. Well, they're streaming out lots of grubs, but there actually are no spitters in this area. So let's just plow through them without a second thought. And with the level of force we have now, we can just overwhelm them. Now again, they will get to the point where the enemy starts doing fun mutations as you capture various hides. We haven't hit that yet. They're still being nice to us here in the tutorial. So by the end of this map, we just have enough force to blast through them without a care. And the Blitzkrieg is over. 10 minutes, almost 10,000 aliens, 100 towers down, and many, many bullets fired. Another 9,000. Takes us up to 15,000. Only half what we need for the bunker. Not enough for the minefield either. And the rest of these are temporary buffs. So, that's it for the tutorial maps. And our next one will be a little bit up in challenge, and we will begin to see the mutation mechanic coming into play. So that'll be some fun when Infested Planet continues. Thanks for watching.